Hi, and welcome to AP Geography. I'm Anita Artie. You guys just call me Ms. Artie. Today I want to show you real quickly how to navigate your Canvas page for AP Geography. So when you log into Canvas, you'll have your basic screen set up, have your dashboard. No matter what class you are in, you will need to make sure that you click on the one that is labeled A3, AP Human Geography. I have 6 courses this year, so what I've done is I've merged them all together into one to make it a little bit easier for you guys and much easier for me. So you'll just click on that and that'll take you to our home page. You'll notice our home page just says a basic introduction. You will see that right here in the center, I have 2 email addresses you can use to contact me. Alternately, you can just click your inbox over here and send me an email over Canvas. It will come to both of these addresses. As we read down, we can see that we have additional information. You need, with a reminder, to review your syllabus and complete the Google form upon confirming you've read and reviewed it. I just bolded it there. Do not try to click there. If you are online or if you are out for an extended period of time due to quarantine, illness, family trips, whatever, you can click on this office hours link. That will open up a Google Doc for you to fill in with all the information. You can choose what time you want to meet with me at, and if at all possible, that I will try and meet with you at the exact time requested. I have noticed a small issue with my links that it's overlapping appointments. I should be able to get that fixed here pretty quickly. So that is where that form is at for you. If we come back to the main page, you will notice that you have 2 ways of working your way around. You can either click on the buttons, which will take you right to the module, or you can click on the module up here, and that will take you there also. If you are just starting out, I do ask that you click on the syllabus link on the left side. The syllabus link will take you to a digital copy of our syllabus, a digital copy of our reading schedule, and a digital copy of our yearly agenda. You will need to make sure that you review all of those documents, read through this agreement, and again, just fill in the disclosure confirmation at the bottom. By filling this in, you're putting in your information for me. You are telling me what class period you're in. Your parents are giving me the same information, and you can give me any added information I should know here at the bottom. This will then create an Excel spreadsheet for me so that if I need to contact you, I can find your information quickly. And it really helps so that we do not have to deal with having actual paper disclosures filled in. Okay, let's take a look. Under modules, here's what we have. Throughout the year, we will have our skills and processes items. This is where I will put any information for you that will be used through the entire school year. So let's take a look. Our first link is skills, processes, and reference items. You'll notice that once again, I've linked the reading schedule, the syllabus, and the yearly agenda. I want to make sure you don't lose that. The reading schedule, as it comes up here for you, or on my other screen, and I'll just pull it over, is just that. This is a breakdown of everything you will have to read and what day the reading is due by for the entire school year. Now, I do recognize that things can change, and we may need to amend this at some point. For now, this is our tentative schedule for everything. You will notice that your KVAT due dates are on here, as are your test dates. So you know in advance what days you will have tests and your long-term KVAT assignment. Kind of makes life a little bit easier. This breaks down to roughly 5 pages per night. It's 10 pages per block schedule. My recommendation is you do stick to the half and half theory, because if you're doing less per night, it'll stick in your brain a little bit better. Do not try and wait to the last minute to do your KVAT the night before it's due. You will be in a lot of pain and be miserable, and it's just not fun. I know this because I have seen it happen to a lot of students. So that is where you'll have that. Right here, we will teach you different skills throughout the year, how to better take apart videos, take apart readings, how to look at graphs, charts, and so forth. That information will all be included here for you. All the links are already active. There are test strategies. We can teach you how to take tests better and be more efficient. There are ways to interpret maps, and there are added note-taking strategies. So all that information will be there for you, and I'm just going to move that. Our next page is for registering for the test. Over the next few days, I will actually go ahead and put in the data information you need here, and we will walk through how to do this in class. KBATs, you will have a KBAT for every chapter. This KBAT basically breaks down for you all the information you will need for the entire chapter. So if I pull up my Thinking Geographically KBAT and take a quick look at it here, you will see that this is all of the vocabulary that we will cover in the first chapter and all of our strands that we will be reviewing. Notice these are command statements. They are things like compare, explain, or to describe. You'll be able to write several sentences for each of these, and you will be required to do so. I will also, in a separate video, be walking you through this in more detail, so we'll just leave it at that. You at least know where to find it. For every class, at every time we have a PowerPoint, I will make sure that PowerPoint is linked right on this page for you. So as of right now, the only one we had is the Chapter 1 Intro PowerPoint. As the year goes on, anytime there's a PowerPoint, it will be added here. That way, you don't have to search through your entire thing in order to try and figure out where one was linked. If we go back to modules, you will notice that this is our first unit, Thinking Geographically. What we have for you is our weekly summary. This kind of just tells you what we'll be doing over the whole week. We have our daily activities. It is set up on AB schedule. 24th was an A day, 25th was B day. And then I've also included the topic. That is the strand or the skills that we will be covering on that date. That way, if you need to go back later on and say maybe you had trouble with a particular area, you can go back, look at it, and figure out where you're at. So this was the 24th, 25th. And you can see that on the 24th, 25th, if this will open quicker, don't you love it? We have our strand. We have our basic instructions of how we set up our starters. We have what we did in class for you, the videos that were watched, and your continued practice or suggested ideas for at home. They will always be set up in this manner. Starters will not be saved, but they will generally be done on Padlet, and they're just a way to kind of throw your ideas out there that we can then discuss them in class and have a central forum or a central place to look at them from. So, for example, on the 24th and 25th, we went through the syllabus, more links. We went through the reading schedule, and then we discussed how to do a case study analysis. So if you're not sure, you can always just click the document. It opens right up, and there it is for you. You can see exactly what we did in class and what was used. And that should close quickly. We also have the videos embedded for you, so you can either open them in a separate one or you can just run them right here in Canvas. So today is the 26th. Oh, sorry, last night. The next thing I'll also have listed on the module is if there's an assignment or activity, it will be listed immediately after the date that it was given. So last night, I asked you guys to do a second CSA on just participatory mapping. It was a 3-minute video. You just had to fill in the case study analysis format, upload it to me. It shows up on this screen for me, and then I can sit and go through them all, make sure you guys have an idea of what we're doing. Today's the 26th, so I would click on the 26th. There's what we're doing in class. We will be doing lecture today, so I will, when we're done, link the lecture slides numbers in there so you know what slides we actually covered. Once I have a lecture video completed, it will also have a link here to the YouTube site where it is on a closed YouTube. You can only access it if you have the link and comments are turned off. But that's where that information will be for you. Hopefully, that helps you understand how to get around and navigate Canvas. Remember, you can close these as we finish units so you don't have to have everything open. I would not recommend using the Pages page. That will just take you back to our home. You can go to all the individual pages. It's really not worth it. It's a lot of stress and a lot of trouble. If you need to go to a direct assignment, you can always look at them here. Maybe later on in the year, you want to go back and review something. You can do so that way. Once I have quizzes uploaded or anything like that, you will be able to access quizzes. Now to look at your grades, you'll simply click on the grades link. This is what mine looks like. Unfortunately, I don't have a sample of yours. In mine, I can see the names. I can see everything. For you guys, you will actually be able to see what your actual grades are, and you'll see them linked out, and from what I've been told, green, yellow, and red for where you're at in your proficiency. So hopefully that'll help you guys out, and you will have no problem accessing things. If you do, please make sure you email me. Thank you.